Alright guys, we're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the EZA for the Teq Kefla and Kale that fuse into Kefla. So this is the newest EZA for Golden Week, right? I think maybe one of the last ones we'll see, unless they want to throw a surprise at us. But I think this character is going to be pretty good, right? In their base form, they're going to be stacking attack and defense. And then once they fuse into Kefla, they'll still be stacking the attack, but they will be launching a bunch of additional supers. So I think we're going to see her put up some big numbers. I think she's going to do really well. We're going to run her on her Universe 6 team and see how she performs. But this will be our first real look at her. So let's go ahead, let's jump into this, and let's get this rolling. Alright, so we do have them here on turn 1. So, this Kefla and Kale, let's go ahead and take a look at them again real quick. So they're going to have attack and defense up by 200. They're going to launch an additional attack with a high chance to become a super, and they have a high chance to dodge. You playing over there? For 4 turns, they're going to have an additional 20% chance to dodge, right? So bringing them up to 70%. For every attack they perform, they're going to get attack and defense up by 40, up to 160. And then when there is a Universal Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, or the enemy, they're going to get additional attack plus 60 when attacking, and launch an additional super guaranteed. And every time they perform 3 or more, they're going to get a chance to evade up by another 20%. Within the character's next attacking turn, right? So that's going to be pretty good. So we're definitely going to have the Universal Survival Saga buff because we're running full Universe 6. So we'll have that. They're going to be dodging for the first 4 turns, right? They can fuse into Kefla on turn 6, so that's why they get that just for the first 4 turns, just to kind of help them out with that a little bit. So let's go ahead, let's pick all these up here. Okay, so straight out of the gate, if they don't dodge, they're going to get hit pretty hard. We just see that now. Okay, good. They dodge the super, so that's good. Because, yeah, before they get a chance to really do anything, you're not going to want them in slot 1. So we have them in slot 1 right now because we really don't have much of a choice with how the rotations went out. But so they do have pretty good dodge. But if they don't dodge, you could be in a little bit of trouble from the get-go. Alright, so here's 3 supers. Let's see if we can get the hidden potential. We did. Alright, cool. So they launched 4 supers here, so they're pretty much already built up. So yeah, so I mean, they are a stacker, right? So the more supers they do, they're going to be stacking their attack, and they're going to be stacking their defense. Once we get them to fuse, they are only going to be stacking their attack. So depending on how much defense you want them to have is just that's where it depends on how long you want to keep them in their base Kale and Kefla form, right? Let's actually float mine off because mine is 100%. So we'll do this. Pick up that. And grab those. Yeah, so I'm going to be really interested to see once Kefla comes out how she really is, because on paper, reading this character's kit, they seem very, very good. like especially running with their team or with other Universal Survival Saga characters. I think they're going to be very good, and I think once we get them linked up with the new LR, I think they're going to be they're going to look a lot better too. Yeah, I think they're going to perform really good with the LR. I think the LR is going to help them perform really well. We're probably going to use double Kefla active. That way we get the buff for the entire team, right? Because it's Universe 6 buff. No real point in just buffing Kale.
If I were to come up with a stance that would bring out my full potential, it'd be this.
Yeah, there's not gonna be much of a reason to just buff Kale in this one because we're trying to showcase this character, right? So, let's do, just grab that so we can heal up a little bit, and same goes for there. All right, so they're up to 21 million now. So like I said, they've got their full passive buff now. They're continuously stacking attack, so they're just gonna look better and better and better. Okay, yeah, so the next turn is gonna be turn 5 with them, so we're not gonna be able to transform yet, right? They need to be on turn 6. So I think what we're gonna do is we will cut, and we will come back to when we are on turn 7, I guess, technically with them, so that we can go ahead and get them transformed. All right, so we're back here on turn 7. Unfortunately, I don't think this ended the way we wanted it to, or started the way we wanted it to here on this turn. So I think instead of launching Kefla's active right now, you know what? Maybe we'll just wait another turn to bring Kefla out. No, she's not going to get a chance to attack anyway unless we put her up front. So we'll go ahead and we'll launch Kefla's active. If it kills Zamasu, then it is what it is, and we'll get to see Kefla on the next turn. But I do want to make sure we have that buff up, right? Oh yeah, you're real excited down there. Yeah, you're excited. We already launched the other one with the other Kefla, so they already have the 16%. So this will give another 16%. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll just do it. And if we don't get to see Kefla this turn, we'll get to see her the next time she comes around.
Put me and Kale together, and what do you get? The strongest Saiyans around! Kale! The cauliflower! It's Kefla!
Okay, so actually on this turn, so Kefla, in her passive, right, she has a chance to turn, or she turns a certain type of key sphere into Teq. So it looks like for this turn, she actually turned the Fizz key spheres into Teq key spheres. So we actually will just keep her up front. We're gonna save Caulifla's active skill for the next turn, just because I want to pick all these up with her and see how she does. So Kefla's passive, right? She recovers 60% HP. She's going to have an attack and defense up by 200, guaranteed to launch additional 2 supers, just no condition. Great chance to dodge and randomly change the key spheres to Teq. She is going to also have an additional attack up by 200 when she attacks. When she receives an attack, an additional defense up by 200. And if she gets 6 or more key spheres, she's going to actually be supporting. Yeah. She's going to give Tournament of Power category allies attack up by 30%, an additional 30% defense to Universe 6. So that's pretty good. So we're running a whole Universe 6 team, so obviously she's going to give all of that buff to everybody. So let's go ahead, we'll pick up all these key spheres. And then just grab those with Caulifla. And we'll grab those with Magetta. So let's see how she does here. because she's currently at 34, right? So every super she does, she's going to be stacking attack as well. So we might not get to see her do a bunch of supers here, right? Yeah, she just blew him away, right? He didn't have a lot of health left. So the more and more she does as we go through, the more powerful she's going to look. I think for this turn, we're just gonna wipe away. We're gonna use hits active. We're gonna wipe away everything here. That way we can just get back to the next turn and take a more closer look at Kefla.
Time skip has advanced so much you can't keep up anymore.
All right, so we're back here now. So I'm gonna put Kefla up front. We're gonna go ahead and use Caulifla's active to make sure all this stuff is still good. That way we get our additional buff from her.
Stay with me! We can do this! Right! Trying to show off by going ultra super, huh? Well, I'm not letting you outshine me!
Okay, so now we've got the second 16% buff from this Caulifla here. So yeah, my daughter is very fascinated by the lights on the computer. So let's go ahead. We're going to pick up all these with Kefla. She's actually going to get a Dokkan attack too, which is great. Will she take a super? Okay, no super up there. Okay. She dodged everything anyway, so.
Gonna go off.
Yeah, you cheering us on? She's very excited right now. All right, let's see what this Dokkan attack does. So again, we haven't had a lot of chances to stack up with Kefla just yet. So, okay, she's 61, damn. Okay, she's at 40 million right now. And she's gonna be launching at least one more. Dang, okay. And then let's see if we can get the hidden potential in here as well. Oh man, dude, she is... Okay, hidden potential, but it's a normal. Okay, here comes the... Dodged, okay. I would like to see how she takes as one of these supers, but... I mean, if she's gonna just dodge for us, I mean, I'll take that all day too. Yeah, this Kefla is, I'm gonna go with pretty darn good. She's putting up awesome numbers from her attacks. I think she would be pretty good with tanking everything as well, right? Because she gets that additional defense when she gets attacked. Plus, you know, the longer you keep Caulifla and Kale around, the more and more you're gonna be able to stack up her defense. Let's go ahead, let's do this. Pick up those real quick. And then do that for Magetta. Okay, so we're just trying to jump back into the next rotation here. So let's go ahead, let's get through this one real fast. I don't want to take another look at Kefla again before we pretty much call this a wrap. Because I don't think there's really much more we want to see from her other than maybe just seeing how she takes a super, you know, straight out of the gate. But I mean, even without that, I mean, she's looks crazy good. Yeah, Kale's nuts too. She just eats those supers. Yeah, I think this EZA is going to be super good. I think this makes the Universe 6 team just a little bit better. I think they're still missing. Feel like they're still missing something, but their team is much better now after this Golden Week, right? The addition of this hit, the addition of the LR, Caulifla, and Kale, and then the addition of the EZA for the Caulifla, Kale into Kefla is just, they're so good. They all three of them. All three of them just feel insanely good to me. Okay, so let's do... So she needs to make sure she gets at least 6 for her to give her buff. I don't think we're going to be able to get 6 with the Kale. Yeah. We're not going to be able to get 6 with Kale here, so she's not going to be launching her guaranteed additionals. All right, here we go. Don't dodge, Kefla. I want to see this. Damn. I mean, sure. I mean, it's still good, right? The fact that she's dodging is still incredible, but I really wanted to see how good her defense is taking those head on. Dude, she's monstrously good. If she's gonna be launching 3 additionals, possibly, or 3 supers, and then possibly 4 with the hidden potential, and stacking her attack every time she does it, and then imagine she crit like that, like crits like every time. Another additional normal. Okay. I mean, even the additional normal did a 23 mil crit. That's, dude, she's. So that, yeah, this to me explains why they did not have the Caulifla and Kale fuse into Kefla, because I guess they didn't want to take away from what this EZA was going to give us. That's the way I feel about it, at least. They were thinking, no, this EZA is going to be cracked. We don't want them to be running 2 Keflas. So if we get through this turn, I don't know how Kale's going to be in the back. I think Kale in the back should be fine, but she's type disadvantage. She's not going to take a super or anything, so I think she should be fine. But I think we've seen everything we need to from this EZA, Caulifla and Kale, right? Themselves are good. They are good to have. Like I said, they're very good with, they stack attack, they stack defense. They dodge all over the place, especially for the first, 4 turns they're around. They've got the additional dodge built in, so that'll definitely help them out. But once you get Kefla out there, she is just a dynamo. Yeah, they're gonna start making. I mean, you put all these guys together, and Universe 6 is not a terrible team anymore. Like I said, I think they're missing just maybe like one more piece to it, but I don't know. Just with what we have now, they're pretty good. And I'm very surprised. I never thought I'd see Universe 6 becoming a very good team. Oh yeah, that Kale's fine. She's so good. All right. Let's see what we got here. So we can get 6 for her. Still don't think we're getting 6 for this Kale. Yeah, still just getting 4. She's kind of getting a little cucked on her key orb, the key sphere drop, but we're not prioritizing her right now. We're prioritizing the Kefla. Yeah, dude. She's almost up to 50 million for her attack stat. She's just blowing these dudes away.
That's what she said.
Can we get an additional super for the hidden potential, please? Good gosh. Every hidden potential has been a normal. All right, I think if we can make it to the next turn, we'll be able to finish him off with Kefla. So let's see if... Oh, okay, never mind. Megeta's dead. Megeta got us killed. Okay, either way, we saw everything we needed from Kefla. She is insanely good. And again, like I said, there's something missing from this team, but I can't put my finger on it. All right, so that was our quick look at the new EZA for the Teq Caulifla Kale that fuses into Kefla. The unit themselves, very good. Universe 6 now is a much, much better team. Although, like we saw in the end there, there's something to it that we're missing. Like, the hit's very good. The LR, Caulifla, and Kale are very good. This new EZA for the Kefla is very good. But something in there is just missing, right? That Megeta's not very good. Once you get deeper in those fights, that Megeta's not very good. And then, I mean, the other Caulifla, the Teq Caulifla and the SDR Kale are still very viable to run on that team. But I think there's just something to this that they are still just missing. But overall, this unit themselves, fantastic, phenomenal EZA. She's a dynamo on this team. She's gonna wreck shop. Yeah, you think so too? You like Kefla? Do you like the Kefla? Yeah, she's smiling back at me. She does. Yeah. So this unit, very good. I think the longer events too, she's gonna be even better. But we'll see. And then of course you got the dogs barking in the background. This recording has been just wild. It's just a lot of issues here. You know, daughter getting excited, dogs getting excited. You know, I'm sure you guys are loving that. But yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for the video today. Looking at this Kefla, very good unit. I want to run her through a couple more events. I want to try her out a little bit more, maybe on some other teams as well. And then kind of just see how she performs overall. But this was kind of our first look at her, and she's very, very good. So if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I truly appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for dealing with a little bit of the extra noise in the background. Let me know what you guys think of this EZA Teq Kefla. Do you like her? Do you hate her? Do you wish they could have done more? Just let me know your guys' thoughts. What kind of teams do you run her on? I want to know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.